Hi, so this will be a tutorial on how to install Mcsr Ranked and its applications from absolute scratch. For those that are too scared to get into it because it seems like a lot, it is, but I will make sure to make this as simple as possible. So let's get started. First and foremost, you want to download a few applications, one of them being the Ninjabrain bot. Oh yeah, and also like I mentioned, this is 2026 guide, so there will be a few things that most guides won't show. If you go to Ninjabrain bot, you want to download this 1.5.1, and you're gonna download that. And on Ninjabrain bot here, you want to set your Ninjabrain bot to the settings that I show. This display strong location is up to you, but I prefer having it on chunk because it makes it a lot more a generalized area for your measurements. And you want to go, you can ignore this tab because if you're bow tie, because in my last tutorial I showed how to bow tie. This one is not if you don't bow tie, but you're gonna ignore this one. Hotkeys I showed, and then this, yeah, I showed in my last tutorial. So that's Ninjabrain bot already set up, and after that, you want to go download the official Mcsr launcher by Redline. Right here, you're gonna download this. You're gonna do the newest one, and you're gonna download the Windows installer.exe. Or, well, if you don't have it, if you're using like Mac or whatever, you can use the jar file. But since we're on Windows, I assume we're all going to be Windows players here. I'm going to download on Windows. You're going to open it up. Like so. And it'll show this. You're going to have to connect your account to your Microsoft account. You're going to have to connect this, but that's simply explanatory. I'm not going to show that. After you have Mcsr launcher, you're going to want to create a new instance. Loader version new at 116.1, and then you want to go to Mcsr Ranked, and you're gonna download basic pack with standard settings. No, I'm gonna just rename this as. I'm just gonna. Can I just delete this? Hold on. I'll just delete this. So wait, there we go. Just delete this. So with this one, go edit instance, and with the thing about Mcsr launcher compared to mod to what's it called? Multi-MC, Prism, etc., is that you can customize this. It'll come with a lot of mods already, but I will show a way to install more mods for performance enhancements. You can go to tools here, and what's important about tools here is that you can actually download the practice maps by itself. If you open this, you can actually download it straight up. You don't have to download it from the website or anything. Just download these maps for yourself, and it'll automatically go to your single player world. And what's also more important is the impact that you can enable Toolscreen. This is very important. This is the greatest thing that's ever happened to this launcher. After that, before you install, you want to download one more thing, and that's called mod check. Mod check basically is like, I like to call this steroids, because you can just, and I'll show you why I call it steroids, but basically you can just juice up your instance with all legal mods and performance enhancing ones. You're gonna download this one and you're gonna open it up. I'm gonna open up mod check here, and what mod check does, what mod check does is it'll show these. It'll show all these mods that are applicable to ranked and RSG. You're gonna want to open this .mica directory, go to mods, and you're gonna copy paste it up here. I'm gonna blur out my real name for reasons. And then you want to go to instance paths here. You're gonna copy paste. So now it's selected this instance. I'm gonna do a lot of blurring out. You're gonna want to go to accessibility. Yes. Select all recommends, including extra options. You're gonna want to remove Hermes and Hermes Core because these two interfere with ranked itself. These are RSG mods. And then you're going to download. After you download everything, you're gonna want to update just in case. And now, if you look at your instance, it should already be, it should already be juiced up with the mods that you just downloaded. And boom, it'll show the Mcsr ranked thing here. After you open your game, you want to immediately close it, or else this won't work. You want to go to new instance, .mica directory. You want to go to config, Mcsr, standard settings. Now, in the last video, the last guide I made, I showed how to do your bow tie stuff, and we're gonna basically do the exact same thing. I already have my sensitivity that I normally use. We're gonna just go to mouse sends, and we're going to slap that in like so. Make sure that it's formatted properly, and then we're gonna save. So now your standard settings should be set on your instance with a bow tie sends. Actually, before you open your game, you want to make sure that your gamma is set to 5, and then you can go. Gamma is basically the brightness, so you want to make sure that's on 5 before you open it up. When you're opening this, make sure that you fix your standard settings, because sometimes when you with standard settings, it basically locks your settings into a set profile after every before you start every seed, and you want to make sure that this is all set up. So my settings, you want to make sure your render, well, if you're below emerald elo, this won't really matter. You can have this whatever you want, but preferably you want to have 8 chunks render. You want to have VSync off, VBobbing on, like this or whatever. Entity distance you want to have on 50. Make sure your sends is set to your bow tie sends. All your controls are correct and loaded and locked. You want to make sure your pie chart is on and is set to root, game render, level, entities. Once it's set like so, you want to make sure your on-world join settings is fixed here. So 104, same thing, 8, turn all this on, 3, distance 50, and there you go. And one thing I forgot to mention, you want to go to extra options, and you want to turn down your FOV effects if you don't like using them. If you like using them, then that's fine, but you want to make sure that's turned off before you join a world. Now in a world here, within this world, we are going to experiment now with Toolscreen. Toolscreen is basically what I mentioned before, but it's basically Jingle on steroids, but now it's inbuilt within the launcher and not a third-party app. So within here, you have a thin, wide, and eye zoom. You want to make sure that the thin and wide is able to be hit on your left hand, and your eye zoom could be on whatever on your keyboard. This is going to be your bow tie measurement. This will be wide and thin. These are just ways to like increase and decrease, or like widen and not widen your screen. But we're going to preferably look at the eye zoom thing. Make sure your sends again on your boat Ninjabrain and your game is set to what it is. I explained in the last tutorial. And your eye zoom here is set to a very low sends, so that you can easily track it in this window. Because if it's set to, like, let's say the normal sends, it's going to be like really hard to track it. So you're going to want to have it on a very low number. And now, as a demonstration, so as a demonstration, I'm going to do my bow tie, do all this good stuff, 30 FOV, look at it, track it, bang, right there. That's my bow tie works just like that. And that's basically how to set up Mcsr ranked in like 10 or so minutes. It's not hard at all. You're gonna probably have to look into several guides that I've made, which I will have in an unlisted playlist. But that's basically it. That's about it. See ya.